Good evening, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to God of War 4 for livestream number 10. It seems really weird saying God of War 4. I still can't get my head around it, but I need to differentiate between this and Ragnarok. So it's got to have to be God of War 4, isn't it? And I know it technically is, but isn't. It's one of those weird ones. But good evening, I hope you're well. We're back for 2 hours this evening as we continue our journey to try and obtain this Platinum Trophy. We've still got lots to do within the game itself, lots to discover, lots to see. And lots of places we haven't been to yet. There's still a lot to do. Yes, we've moved on to Ragnarok, but we knew we'd come back in the evenings to continue this. More as a relaxed kind of platinum run and trophy hunting. We're not too worried about the trophies at the minute. We're just trying to get everything out of the game first, because according to the trophies, we need just about everything anyway. You need to do the collectibles, you need to find everything. So it makes sense to just relax, a couple of hours, see what more we can get done. And it's quite nice to swap between this and Ragnarok because the controls are very much the same. So it's quite easy to switch between the two. And it's nice because there's bits that happen in Ragnarok you kind of think about. And then when you come back into this, you're like, oh yeah, that's why I have to remember it. Which I really like. And I'm really enjoying Ragnarok as well, to be fair. So we've got a lot of things coming up. I was just saying to my other half about next year and the games coming out, the ones I want to play and need to put some money aside, and it's all obviously dependent on the insurance and stuff. But things like Harry Potter, if you haven't seen, they've done some previews or they've done some in-game footage yesterday, day before. It looks really good. I've been straight up and honest and said I'm really worried about it, in terms of I'm worried that it's maybe a stretch too far. But actually, seeing the in-game footage, it does look really good. And that's February next year. We've got Spider-Man 2 next year as well. And then we've also got a Wolverine game at some point next year. So I was checking there. So I'm just checking sound. Sounds good. We've got Wolverine next year at some point as well. Obviously Midnight Suns I want to do. I'm just doing the same thing I did this morning in terms of the pinned chat. Good evening, Godkey. How are you? I'm not too bad, thank you. We did Ragnarok this morning for 3 hours, and we're now going back to God of War 4. I still feel really weird. To carry on, just clearing everything else there is in the game to see, but there's things we haven't done. We'll go for the Platinum Trophy, but we're doing it quite relaxed. We just want to see everything we haven't seen so far, if that makes sense. But I'm good. How's things? You're good as well. Good. So I'm just putting something in the chat as I did it this morning, just to try and get a few people off my back because they're moaning at me for not doing certain things. Thanks for the like, much appreciated. Okay, we'll load in. I don't do a tweet or anything in the evening stream, so we're all good. We've got, in terms of what's left this week, it's quite a weird week this week because I lost a day to being ill and I lost a day because of snow. It's been a really weird week. We've got Genshin Impact tomorrow morning, and then Saturday evening we've got the PS5 next gen update on The Witcher, where we continue our relaxed playthrough potentially. You need to do your welding review. No worries, God Key. No worries at all. Good luck with it. I hope it goes well. I'm sure we'll talk soon. We are. It's because it's coming to Christmas. I said it in this morning's stream as well. For people that aren't aware, obviously Christmas holidays start as of tomorrow afternoon. So next 2 weeks streams are going to be a bit few and far between. I'm going to try and do some evening streams. I'll do a Christmas message on Christmas Day as we did last year, because that's a bit of fun. I've had a few ideas for it already. But there's a few things I want to try and deal with and do. The next 2 weeks are going to be up and down. We're going to have content on the channel daily as always. Live streams I'm going to try and work out they're going to be. So keep an eye on the schedule on Sunday. That's what we're doing there. What are we doing? We're returning to Tyr's Temple. No, we've done that. So I'm trying to check. We were going to the Valkyrie High Temple. That's what we was doing. No, we're not. Hail to the king. There we go. We have done the ingredients to craft the dwarven armor. This is what we achieved in the last stream. The 2 evenings ago, I want to say. I've lost track of days. It's really confusing this week. Because of the snow day Monday, it's really messed up my days. Monday evening. That was it. We achieved everything we needed for the armor. And now we need to return to Brok's shop.
Those must be the 3 mythical ingredients Brok was talking about.
I can say with utmost certainty that I've never laid eye on a stranger set of objects in my life.
No.
How are Brok and Sindri supposed to build with...
It was a very peculiar set of objects, I must admit. Now, there's 2 undiscovered here. We've got 3 ravens we didn't do in Kona's Guard. But then Kona's Guard is quite... it's not that big an area, actually. I thought it was. But there's a few things we haven't found. There's another favour completed. That could be the one we're doing. There's 3 ravens, 2 undiscovered.
Where they are.
Don't count the dwarves out, lad. They're right pricks, but they're resourceful. They once made an unbreakable chain out of little more than a cat's footstep and bird spit.
That doesn't even make sense.
I do like Mimir's
Talking
talking about the
talking
dwarves.
to a severed head.
Mimir definitely has a good sense of humour that I really enjoy. But yeah, I'm adamant we've done everything we could see at the minute. I think we do need to come back. There's things we haven't done according to that. Oh, this is what we hadn't done. Now, we talked about this. We ended actually looking at this one. So we need to open this chest. This is actually where we ended. The savers took us back a little bit. But this is what we need to do, is this chest. Now, one of the things we need to do is there. We're missing one, though. And I don't know where it is. Obviously, we need to transfer the power. There's one there as well. Although that seems weird, that one. It could just be it's those 2. Because this one seems really weird. So let's see if we can figure this out. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Oh, I've got to pull it out, I think. I pulled it out wrong. Put it back in. I've missed it again, haven't I? Okay, so I think now I could ring the bell, I think, essentially. Just checking. Oh, I know what we've got to do. So I've just figured out what we actually have to do here. I've got a feeling when we ring the bell, I hadn't noticed that before. So I need to smash these 2 while it's still going round. Ah, we hadn't noticed that. That's quite clever. The other one stopped, hasn't it? Yeah. Okay. So we might as well wait for them all to reset, and we need to do those 2, run across, do that one, hit it at the same time, and do all that in one. We hadn't actually realised this last time. I wondered why there was one missing. So one there, pull that out, run across to this side, back in, missed it, come on, I don't know if I've got enough time. No, the other 2 had reset already. Okay, let's let this one reset and try it the other way, I think. It's going to take a bit of timing to get this right, I think. Have we done it in time? No, we missed this one again. There we go, we have done it. There we go, we actually managed to do it in the end. Quick tempered trophy achieved. You've collected 3 of the horns of blood made needed to increase your maximum rage.
Conan's Guard was a beautiful land.
So we've maximised the amount of rage we can have, and we've got the trophy for it.
How could
I
he
said
let
we
that
were going
happen?
for the platinum, but
The
quite a
dwarf blindly
relaxed
trusted in the legend and
journey
proceeded
to
without
it.
thought to the consequences.
And we've
This is
achieved
the
a
result.
trophy already.
Trust is a gamble.
That's
Like
happy
you said.
days.
And the Dwarf King lost.
Right. So, we've got to complete the favour still. We've done all of those. Legendary chests done. There's still something undiscovered. We've still got 3 Odin's Ravens in this area somewhere. I'm not sure what we're going to do at these Odin's Ravens by the end of it. That's the last thing we need for the platinum. It's going to be really annoying, I'm sure. Okay. Gateway there. We need to head back to Brok and Sindri's shop, which is over here. I'm not sure if we have to head to this one or we head to the other one. Where's that on the map? I'm just not sure if it's wanting us to go there or not. Or does it mean over here? I'm guessing there, surely. And we can go down there now, to be fair. Which we'll do, since we're here. So let's go there now then. And see if we can hand in this favour for this dwarven armour. I'm just impressed we've managed to get a trophy for maximising our rage. I didn't think that was something we'd achieve today. I didn't actually know how close we were to it, to be fair. As I say, this is a relaxed platinum run. We're going to hopefully see 100% of the game, do everything 100%, and obtain the platinum along the way. Whilst also doing Ragnarok as well as our main livestream game. You guys voted to start Ragnarok while still going for this platinum, so we're kind of doing both at once. But because that's very similar, it actually works really well, to be fair. Okay, there's our door. Let's go and see if we're heading to the right place. It does say go back to their shop to hand in the dwarven armour. And since they're both here, that's why I'm guessing that we need to go back here for.
You boys look right beaming. Well, the squirt does. Can't see squat behind that frizzle fuzz you call a beard.
It's taking the mickey out of our beard.
They found the materials. But they're so weird. How do you build a piece of armor out of something so...
None ya.
Nanya?
None ya fucking business. Trade secret. We get our way.
The sense of humour from them is brilliant. Trophy achieved like oil and water. We've got fire. There is a slam attack that sends out a fiery wave. Currently we've got this one that we've not really used, to be fair, and now we've got this one we could use instead. Needs upgrading. It will do more damage than the Prometheus Flame, and the cooldown's quicker. So actually, maybe it's worth doing. We can upgrade it now with the XP we've got, and let's equip it. As its cooldown is a lot less, so that might work in our favour there. To be fair, we've got lots of XP to spend, so there's no issues there. Hail to the King Dwarven favour complete.
What's it gonna be this time?
So I'm assuming now we can actually get... Yeah, we can. Brok's Royal Dwarven Breastplate or Sindri's Royal Dwarven Breastplate. Both of them aren't really good for our stats, to be fair. We've got the Dwarven Gauntlets as well. And we did achieve the trophy for doing this. Again, I wasn't expecting it. We got upgrade to a Blades Pummel. None of the ones we're using, to be fair. We've still got a Resurrection Stone, so we actually don't need anything else from them.
Anyway.
I'm pretty sure we've got no upgrades we can do, because I think we've maximised skills. We have maximised skills by the looks of things. That's maximised. We need to upgrade the blade still. That's something we're still waiting to obtain the last item needed to upgrade the blades, which is... I can't see without speaking to him, can I?
Sure, I'm open.
We want to upgrade the blades themselves. Blades of Chaos, we need a Chaos Flame. I'm not sure where we get it from, but that's what we need for the last upgrade for them. But that is that Dwarven favour done at least. So if we check back over here, the only thing left, there's 3 ravens to find and 1 undiscovered. I'm not sure what the undiscovered is, but something's there we haven't found, according to that. Why have we got a Realm Tear? That's what it is. The undiscovered is the realm tear then. So actually, let's head back there now and do that realm tear. Because I didn't realise we'd left that behind, to be honest. That's definitely something we want to get done. That's something else cleared as well. So let's do that. Because I wasn't sure what favour, where we was going to head next. But actually, let's do the realm tear. At least that's done as well then. And it's actually near a fast travel point anyway. In Kunisgard. So weird, Galactus. We saw Midgard in Ragnarok. I think yesterday morning stream. And it's weird now seeing it without the snow. Knowing that we caused that. But seeing it without it is just weird. Realm tears can be tricky, so we're going to have our wits about us for this fight. We know there's going to be a fight coming. Well, generally there is. It doesn't mean there always will be. Sometimes you just get the dust from them instead, but we shall see with this realm tear. And then I'm not too sure what we're going to do about the ravens. I've got to figure out really a way to find them, essentially. Okay, this realm tear is meant to be quite near us, according to this. There it is, straight ahead of us there. So we're going to do the realm tear. If we have to fight, we have to fight. We just want to make sure we win. Let's find out. There we go. I've already forgotten. You know, I've already forgotten what the I'm losing health rapidly there. I'd forgotten what the other move was just on our runes was and how to activate it. I need to double check in a second. We've got to pummel these guys with the rage. Now we've upgraded our rage to maximum as well now. We'll use it as much as we can. Okay. So we just changed one of our runes and I can't remember how to activate it. It's this one here. Hold L1 and R2. Okay. So they blocked that attack. We've got to be a bit careful here. Okay, we've got the flames again there. I think I missed both of them there, to be fair. Do with some health right now. He's got the wrong arrows. I kind of like. I prefer the other arrows, to be fair. The stun. Oh, we're down. We have got a restoration stone. Not a very good start, I must admit. Already been having to be resurrected. Are we dead again? We're dead.
Get up, brother.
I am dead. That's poor by me. I thought, yeah, that was just poor by me. There's no other way around that, is there? Okay, well we know we've got to go. Realm Tear is where we're heading. Now I know what we need to do for our moves. Now again. I knew the Realm Tears would be difficult, and they generally are pretty tough fights. There's only 3 enemies though. We should do better than we just did. Let's try this again. I think the idea is to stop the ice hitting us would be ideal. But yeah, the stun is the aim. And obviously we have got full rage, so we may as well use that. Got to utilise rage as much as possible here. Probably could have waited really until we had the need to get our health back, but I think we've done alright with it. One down, 2 to go.
That's right. I'm not ready.
They caught me there with the frost. Right, one down, one to go. These guys are tough, mainly because of the frost damage they're doing. Trying to keep away from them for a minute, just because that frost damage. Right, we got him. That was tricky. I knew it would be tough. But man, that was tricky. And from it we gained the pure essence of realms. There we go. That's a realm tear closed. I knew it was going to be tough, but man, that was tough. Good job done. Okay, we need to figure out where we're heading next. So if we look at the map, the only thing missing here now is 3 ravens. Ravens that seem to be the bane of my life. I can't seem to find them anywhere, which is really frustrating, to be fair. I can never seem to find them when I need them. But let's have a look at what else we still need to complete. We still need to go to the Valkyrie High Council. That might be worth having a look at. But we have to go there after we've defeated all the Valkyries, to be fair. So it's probably worth holding off on that one. Prove your valor is defeat the Valkyries. We've got to go to Niflheim at some point. Climb the volcano. These are labours again. I'm not sure how many of these need to be done for the platinum. My immediate thing was look at the map, see where we've been, where we haven't been, and basically go to the areas we haven't been to, and still things left to do. So here, Nofri Gorge, we've got 1 lore marker to find in this area somewhere. Ruins of the Ancients. Have we been there? Yes, because we've got that there. That's Nofri, isn't it? There's something undiscovered here still to do. It's things like that. Things we haven't been. There's the Valkyrie High Council there. We need more Valkyries. We've got a Realm Tear encounter there. Where's the volcano? Because this is still misted out. So I wonder if there's something there we haven't done. Potentially. Done the Valkyrie in this area, but we've missed an Onir chest, Odin's Raven, and an artifact. So that's what I mean. There's still things to find everywhere. It's just working out the best place to go to first. The Wildwoods. We've barely done anything there according to that, to be fair. Obviously the hidden chambers, there's probably something there, isn't there, we need to go and really do. So that might be the place to head next, is to the Wildwoods and have a look around. So it's a chance to see everything there is to see. But I kind of feel like we've not done lots of things. There's still lots of places we've not really been to as of yet. Mainly over here. It's all a bit undiscovered over there, to be fair. There's so much on the map you kind of feel like you've missed currently, if that makes sense. We've got 2 more Favours to complete in Midgard as well. Alfheim we've got to head back to at some point. Helheim we've got to head back to. Muspelheim, and then we've also got 1 more to open up. So I'm thinking, let's head back to the Wildwoods and have a look around, because there's obviously something we haven't done there. I'm not sure what we're going to do about the Ravens at the minute. They are definitely going to become the bane of my life, I'm sure. Even if we look around wherever we're going as much as possible, find what we can when we can, and then if the last thing we need to do for the Platinum Trophy in the 100% is the Ravens, then we'll have to figure something out, essentially. I'm not a fan of using guides. But if it gets to a point we just can't find them, then we just can't find them at the end of the day. But let's head back to the Wildwoods first and see what we've not done here. There seems to be quite a lot missing according to that. I'm amazed we've already achieved 2 trophies today. Without knowing we was going to achieve them, we've already achieved 2. Okay. So according to this, in the Wildwoods, we've got 3 more artifacts, 1 Mystic Gateway unfound, plus 3 others.
We're finally home. Feels like a lifetime ago.
We are finally home.
Maybe. It's a right improvement over having tree bark in your Tadger.
Have a look in the house.
Time to rest.
I'm gonna sleep through winter.
It's going to look a bit messy, doesn't it? Considering we're missing half the roof suddenly. I think it's a little bit messy. we can have a little bit of a rest. I didn't know what would happen if we came back to the house. Mimir's
way ahead of you.
Are we going to take Mimir off for a start? Or are we going to lay on him? Years later.
What's that?
The ball.
I didn't know this would happen. Well, that would be Thor. That's the scene that we've seen in Ragnarok. I didn't know that would happen. And now I get the end credits. We finished the base game and I didn't actually realise back to present day. So if you go to sleep in your house...
Are you ready?
Yeah, but I had the weirdest dream.
If you go to sleep in your house, you actually get the end credits.
Here at the house.
Which is the start
of... It was only a dream.
That's the start of Ragnarok.
It felt real. It felt like the future.
Then we will worry about it tomorrow.
I like that.
Today,
that's quite cool.
There are still things we can do.
There is still things we can do. Yeah, I didn't know that was there. We had the option to go in the house, so I thought I'd do it. But that is actually extremely cool. Knowing that we started Ragnarok and knowing that, obviously, that happens in Ragnarok. That is that's quite incredible that that was included in this. I'm assuming most people know that. No one's mentioned that to me before. Like, no one said, oh, you haven't done that bit. Okay. Let's see what we've got up here. Obviously, we kind of just got to look around.
Here we go.
And just try and find the things we haven't got in this area and try and clear the area, essentially. It makes sense to try and clear every area we can as much as possible. I do like the blades, just for the fact that you can, large groups of enemies definitely a lot better when you put your blades out. Alright, one down there.
Almost there.
And there as well, just this guy to deal with. That's the healing stone. And a rage of fire then on the set. He is nearly down to that. There he is, he's down. But yeah, I didn't know that was a thing at the end of the game. As I say, no one said about going back to the house and going to sleep. I'm assuming everyone knows that, I just didn't. But that is extremely cool. Enemies aren't stopping, are they?
Now's your chance.
We're in the Wildwoods to kind of just have a look around, clear what we haven't picked up from here, because we haven't really been back here, to be fair. And suddenly we're being attacked left, right and centre.
Ready and wait.
I think that guy, is he ice? Like the first guy that's come up after us. Because if he is, I'm obviously using the wrong thing. My fault there for putting the shield up too soon there. Definitely got to time my shield a bit better there. That was a silly hit to take. Silly hit to take.
You all right?
Yeah, the last hit that I've had to take to use my resurrection stone is a bit of a poor hit, really, to be fair.
That was exhausting.
Right, we do need health. There's obviously something in here. We're going to need another resurrection stone at some point as well. This is a hidden chamber in the Wild Wood, which we've not been to. I'm more amused by that ending we saw by going to sleep in our house. I'm just trying to process that at the minute. I can't believe that that was there. And obviously, because we've started Ragnarok, we've seen that scene. We've actually been part of that scene already. Right, where's my last biting point?
Can't believe it was next to Mother's garden this whole time. No wonder we can never get in there.
So this is a hidden chamber. I don't know what's here. I'm guessing a Valkyrie. But we've got to hopefully find some of the things we've been missing in the Wildwoods while here. Because if we look in here, Wildwoods itself, we're missing a few things. It's 3 undiscovered, 3 artifacts and a mystic gateway. So I'm hoping we find those. I haven't got a resurrection stone because I've just wasted it. So we know there's a Valkyrie to fight. Because that's essentially where that's going to take us. I haven't got a resurrection stone though. I think we should, not normally actually, isn't there a fast travel point down below? If there is, then we might quickly go and get a resurrection stone. Because if this is a Valkyrie, it's going to be a fight we're going to need one for, I'm sure. We'll give it a go. And see what happens. We need to do the Valkyries, so it is a bit about persistence as well. I don't know how many we've actually done. I think the map does tell us, doesn't it? We've done 2 of 4 in Midgard. Not very many then so far. There's still quite a few more to do, to be fair. But we'll get to them as we get to them. Like I say, I'm impressed we've actually done 2 trophies already today, to be fair. I'm just impressed with that. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Yeah, so there's fast travel here. So we'll go and do that in a second before we head to the Valkyrie. There is a chest here as well. Inscribed Sign of Shadows. Okay. What we'll do, we're going to quickly go back to Brok and Sindri and gain a resurrection stone because I just wasted mine being silly, really. And then we'll take on the Valkyrie in the Wildwoods. And then we'll go from there. I think that's a good move. As I say, we've already got 2 trophies within the first half an hour of the stream that I wasn't expecting. So we've maximised our rage meter, and we got the dwarven armour unlocked. Not that the dwarven armour is any good to us, but at least we've unlocked it. At least that's something, I suppose. And we've had that ending that I didn't know was there, as we went back to our old house and had to sleep and got woken up by Thor. That's quite a cool ending. I think I'm more surprised because I didn't know it was a thing. And then went and did it, and it's happened. And knowing that we've had that scene in Ragnarok, I think that's quite a cool concept. Popster, good evening, how are you? Okay, we're just going to buy a resurrection stone. I don't think there's anything else we can do here. I'm doing good, thank you. Not too bad at all. There we go, resurrection stone back. There's nothing else we can do anyway at this point. So we'll head back to where we just were so we can take on the Valkyrie. Go to, good evening, how are you? Thank you, Jared. But yeah, I'm doing okay, thank you. Not too shabby. All good today. I'm trying to work. I'm still trying to schedule everything in for next week because obviously, as of tomorrow, the Christmas holidays start. That door appeared a bit quick there. So I've got to try and work out schedules and stuff and try and fit things in when we can. It's going to be a bit of a balancing act, I think, next week. Okay, I was expecting a Valkyrie. I've got one of Odin's ravens here. It's a round tear. That's not a Valkyrie, which I wasn't expecting. There's another Odin's raven done. Yeah, I was expecting a Valkyrie in here. A bit weird that it's not.
Look here.
Yes, sir.
Things around the house. No worries, go to no worries at all.
I was wondering.
Thank you for the like, much appreciated. Popstore, have you completed this? I'm curious on something, and we've just had happen that I didn't know about. So I'm just curious if you've finished this, then let me know because I'm curious on something. Oh wow, these are level 8. Okay, this is not going to be fun, is it? Right, these ones aren't level 8, but then she is. And obviously we've got to be more... She's the one we've got to watch out for. I think get rid of the smaller guys and then just deal with her, I think. Keep her down as long as possible. Obviously try and stay away from her poison. I've got some nightmares now as well, just to add to the fun. We all know how fun nightmares are. Trying to stay away from the nightmares as well, really. Atreus is good for nightmares, to be fair. We've nearly got her down. Yeah, she is nearly down. Oh, we got hit there. Right, she's down. What's that? Oh, just the nightmare, isn't it? There we go. I expected this to be a Valkyrie. I wasn't expecting her. We actually did her. Decent. You didn't do or see this part, but believe you. No, not that Popster. So, thanks for the like, much appreciated. Pure essence of realms. So, we finished the game a couple of streams ago, and we're now going back round doing everything, clearing everything 100%. The Heart of Swaffelheim adds a small amount of constant heart health regeneration. Ah. You've got to manage 4 chats your day is doing great. Fair enough. No, my question was, so we went back a minute ago and slept in our beds in our house, and then there was a cutscene before the end credits that I hadn't seen until now, and I just wondered if you knew about it. Or if anyone knew about it, to be fair, because no one's mentioned it, but it was quite a cool cutscene. Okay, I think we're done in here. Obviously, I thought this was going to be a Valkyrie, hidden chamber and all that, but it wasn't. I think we did okay.
Atreus, to me.
I'm coming.
Head downstairs and make sure we haven't missed anything downstairs. But yeah, it was more the cutscene that was incredible. Right, there's 2 chests down here. And an enemy. Try and give him a chance to actually come at us. That's him taken care of at least.
Done.
Okay, it's 1 done. Number 2 done. Thought I'd already checked downstairs, but obviously I'd missed something because we hadn't. It's the only big thing we've got to figure out in this area, I think, is Odin's Ravens now. We have a look on the map. What's left in the Wildwoods? 3 artifacts and something We've done all the Ravens here. Yes. So something undiscovered and 3 artifacts basically to find in the Wildwoods. Good evening, Teddy. How are you? You didn't know you existed either. So that's why it caught me really by surprise, because no one had said to me, "Oh, have you seen this?" It was a real big surprise. I was really surprised by it. Teddy, you've completed this, haven't you? God of War 4. I'm calling it 4 just because it's easier to say it's number 4. It says back out into the Wildwoods. Obviously, we'll try and find them artifacts while we're here. And there's something undiscovered. It'll be a legendary chest, I'd assume, or something similar. But I hope you're well as well, Teddy. But yeah, an incredible cutscene when you go back to your house and sleep. It won't. I don't think it lets you do it a second time. But actually, you got the end credits to come up. Been trying to do all the Valkyries. So you're trying to understand. So that's what we're doing, obviously, but more as a relaxed kind of thing. So Teddy, have you gone back to the house once you finished the main story and gone to sleep? Because we just did and had the end credits play, and it's quite a cool scene. And the way they talk about it's actually really interesting. Right, I think we're done in this hidden chamber. You didn't even know you could do it, and neither do we. So we came back to here because we needed to clear things we'd missed here. Went into the house, and Atreus says about going to sleep. He's tired, he throws his axe to the floor, went to sleep, and then you have a cutscene. The cutscene itself is really cool. And it gives a hint to the future, basically. But no, I was just talking about it because no one had told me about it. So when they did it, it was like, wow. I'm surprised no one said about it. It does sound like a lot of people haven't done it. Okay. Artifacts is something we've not found here, so that's what we're kind of looking for whilst here. Let's see if there's anything obvious to start with. It's always nice to go back to some of these areas as well, just to see the full extent of what you've left behind as well, as we've cleared things. Climate point there. There is a climate point here as well. You do that next time. Genshin's a weird game. I don't know. Why do you think it's weird? I'm curious. Let's go this way over here. We've got a 3-hour Genshin stream tomorrow morning, to be fair. Okay. We need artifacts times 3. They're somewhere in this area. Plus, we're missing something we haven't found. Something undiscovered. Potentially. Trying to think what's in there, to be fair. Ah, there's a chest. That's something we haven't found them before. Yeah, you've got to do it, Teddy. It's quite cool. Aspect is just, I don't even know. Yeah, see, they're trying to make more stuff co-op based in it, aren't they? And I think because... Oh, did that not... Okay, that chest didn't count towards anything. I think the co-op needs more work done to it. They're trying to make it so they want you to co-op play more with people, but because a lot of the quests you can't do in co-op, kind of defeats the point of trying to make it more co-op based. You know, we've done co-op a few times with different people, and it's fine, but you do look at it and it's not as good as it probably could be. Does that make sense? I have seen the new Jedi Survivor trailer, and it looks very, very interesting. Can't get an arrow through there, can I? No. Ah, but there is something there I can probably do. There's something there too. that's the way to do it. We can now lift this up and see what's inside. The new Hogwarts Legacy, I've seen bits and pieces, I've seen in-game footage yesterday. I was talking about it at the start of the stream. It looks incredible. I've still got my doubts. There are some aspects of it I'm a little bit worried about them and how they're going to work. But the in-game footage I saw yesterday, it actually looks incredible. It really does. And it is on my list for next year. I think it's out in February time, if I remember correctly. Okay. I want to say we've been here before. I think we have been here before. It's right at the start of the game, I believe. But obviously there's things we didn't do at the start of the game, which is why we're here now. One of them is this over here.
Another one here.
There was a girl that joined your world, and lo and behold, she tried to sell me
The giant wolves who chased
feet
the sun and
pictures.
moon.
What?
Quite right, my boy.
Where did they
Feet
come
pictures.
From? How did they get up there?
See, I
That's
don't
a
let
long
anyone join
story.
my world
We'll
unless
get to
I'm
it.
talking to them at the time and
What's
saying,
happening
right, let's
there
go and
again?
do this together.
They eat the sun and moon?
One
And
of
then
the
everybody
weekly
fights?
I suppose that's one way to put it.
objectives, basically. Other than that, I don't let anyone random join. But yeah, that's just weird. Do you want to pre-order Hogwarts Legacy and play it? This is the one who interests me. See, my other half's a massive Harry Potter fan, but she's not a gamer. I thought that would be her undiscovered, but it wasn't. I thought that lore would have been undiscovered. But there we go. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I think, and from what I've seen, it looks good. Obviously, things can change between now and then. But yeah, currently it does look incredible. They reckon it's a lot darker as well, from what I've heard, Hogwarts. The Jedi Survivor looks good. I don't know, it's not, I wouldn't say it's my, I don't know if it's my thing or not. That's my only concern with it. But we'll see when it comes out. Where are you seeing something up there? Where did you see something, Atreus? He says these things, but I think he meant to open that doorway, but we don't need to open that doorway. We know we're looking for artifacts. We know they're missing 3, plus there's something else as well we haven't done. And a lot of these first areas, there was quite a lot we couldn't do originally, because we didn't have the Chaos Blades. So that could be the reason we didn't go to certain areas. So it's good, always good to have a look back and go back a bit, I think, as well. What's in here? What's behind the door? He asked about the price. And what almost fell off your chair. How much did you reckon they were for the feet pictures? I'm curious. I'm not interested in feet, but I'm curious how much you wanted. Then if I was good, I'm going to pre-order it. It costs so much. 60 quid normal edition. 80 to 90. I know, it's just the price of it, isn't it? I was saying this to my other half earlier and saying that, no, there's 3 games next year that I'm keeping my eye on big time. We've got the Harry Potter game, Wolverine, if it releases next year, and we've also got Spider-Man 2. They're the big 3 that I'm keeping my eye on, and you know that's just short of £200, all 3 of those, essentially, and that's just for normal editions. It's a lot of money these days to spend, isn't it? That's the thing. It's been published. Yeah, that's true. Okay, we found another chest.
Can we be in here?
One dump. Okay, we need to find one there. It's amazing that we didn't see these when we first started the game, but obviously we weren't looking for them, were we? That's the big difference. Well, 3 hours. Oh wow. We chatted for 3 hours and that was the highlight. We got another apple. We still need one more to maximise our health. There's nothing else in here. Things like that, we need to clear these things for the platinum, so we're going to have to have a look. We need to have a look around and go back to these places, really. Right. There's that way to go. What's this way? Enemies. That's what this way is. Enemies. Some double hits in there. That was easy, according to Atreus. So we don't need to worry about looking for Odin's ravens here, because we know we've done all of the ones in the Wildwoods. Artifacts are the thing we haven't done. What have we got here? Is that just hack silver? That's annoying. I thought that could be an artifact. You just and now you've got free. And now you've got 3 chats to make. Wow. That's mad. As long as we had a good conversation, that's the important thing. Right, I remember this bridge from the start, to be fair. Let's head back this way. And let's head this way. Let's see what this way leads to. We know we've got to find the 3 artifacts and something hidden. So that's kind of what we're looking for whilst here, really. That's another area then we can say we've cleared. That's the thing. The waterfall. You know, although this is what, 4 years old, coming up for 5 years old now, it still looks incredible. It definitely has held up well, hasn't it, in time. And even when you look at Ragnarok now, it is graphically superior, but this still holds up incredibly well. And you know, it's only been 4 years. I get that, but at the same time, 4 years is a long time in gaming, isn't it? That's the thing. I'm just amazed at how well it's held up.
Right behind you.
I don't remember coming to this area before. Or have we? I think we've got one of our artifacts here.
Good find.
That is Lost Toys. So that should be Wild Woods. We now need 2 more artifacts. That's the Wild Woods 100%ed, which is kind of what the aim is in a way as well. So 2 more artifacts needed, and that's Wild Woods done. Because for the platinum, we basically just have to do everything 100%. Is essentially the platinum, with some little things along the way. What's he looking at? He's always looking at stuff. When you see him looking, there may be something to hit or do. That's the one thing I've noticed with Atreus. I don't know if I prefer him grown up or not. You know, he's older in Ragnarok. Not sure if I prefer him older or not at this point. Can I post it as a meme? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Phil. Go for it, Popster. Okay, so we know we need 2 more artifacts. Managed to find 1, which is a bonus. Okay. It's over this way. Obviously, we know that where that bridge is.
Mind the edge, boy.
Which I think is where we're heading next. There's nothing else here. I think we've done everything we can. It's tricky to work out places you've checked. No, we're just looking for 2 artifacts. I think. This is the way where the bridge is. Done that way. Have we done this way? Yes, we did this way, went left. We've gone across. So let's go to the bridge, which is this way, and see what else is there. Travis is 14 in Ragnarok. Yeah, there's definitely a big difference in age and how he acts and talks. I like how he is in Ragnarok. You can see how he's grown up. I think it's interesting how that's kind of progressed. We've checked that way, haven't we? There's nothing here. It's weird going back to, because you don't really revisit this area in the game. Once you've done the start, you don't really come back, do you? That's the thing. So it's quite weird seeing it all again. And obviously we haven't been back, so you can tell by the fact there's chests and stuff here. Thanks for the like, followers, much appreciated. But yeah, I do like his sense of humour now as well. Is different and more grown up, and some of the remarks he comes out with is a big difference between this and Ragnarok. But it's nice that we can do 2 games on the go at once. One being the main one we've finished and we're just clearing stuff. But they're so interchangeable control-wise. It's so easy to pick up and play between the 2 of them. It does get tricky sometimes when you've got more than one game on the go, but actually I'm finding it quite simple to remember the controls and stuff for once. Makes a nice change. Okay, I don't think there's anything there. I want to try and do all of this without using a guide, which obviously the ravens will be the hardest. But I'm gonna I don't like guides. I'm going to try not to touch a guide and do as much of this without it as possible. For the chest. I might have to see if I can cut that cutscene at the end of Ragnarok out of the stream when I get a chance. I'm just amazed no one's talked about it. That's the surprising thing for me. Okay, that's all. Nothing there. There's definitely nothing that way. We've gone underneath the bridge. What have we got this way? I just wondered if I could destroy the light. And we need 2 more artifacts essentially. It's all we're really looking for. I think we're nearly home again, aren't we? I think we've done full circle, essentially, and not seen the 2 artifacts. That's annoying. Yeah, we've come full circle, we're back at the house, and we didn't see the artifacts. Although saying that, we came through that gateway, didn't we? What's this way? Because this might be somewhere we've not checked or not been. I wonder if I can freeze the water. I think this is where we got on the boat, isn't it? When we first leave, I think that's where the boat is. Looking at that. You asked about freebies, she was like, maybe it was a joke from your end. I'm sure it was a joke. You and your foot fetish. Okay, so I think we've had a good look round. We're missing 2 artifacts. These buildings here were the majority, to be honest. We did find a mystic gateway in the hidden chamber. My only concern is, because we were concentrating on the chamber, did we miss something here? Don't know. 2 artifacts doesn't seem like a massive amount, but it's where will they be, is the question. I don't know. I'm pretty sure we've checked everything we could see. Doesn't mean we didn't miss anything, admittedly. I don't like giving up on air until we've done so. That wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah, I don't like giving up on an area until we've actually found everything, but there is a time you just think, okay, let's move on. Come back, fresh set of eyes. Another time. Okay. So when we did the hidden chamber, we came out. I think there was only one route to take, wasn't there? And that's this way. I'm just double checking everywhere we've been just to make sure we didn't miss anything simple. Because it is simple. There's stuff you can miss if you just may not notice it. I just had a thought. Is there somewhere along that bridge we need to go that we didn't kind of look and see if we could jump across? Here the flames crackling there is quite cool. They're saying that there's no fire, but yet we can see the flames. Right, nothing else there. That's the way we jump down. So over here is a climb up. I know we've been here before. I'm just trying to make sure we didn't miss anything, because we're missing 2 artifacts in this area somewhere. Just trying to make sure we didn't miss anything. Right, we have to go this way. Make sure there's not a climb up point with mist or something. We're back here again. I wonder if there is a room or two, maybe 2 compartments in there we didn't see previously. We got this last time. Obviously there is a way in here. Why did he make a noise? Because Atreus does point things out from time to time, I've noticed, but sometimes you just don't know when he's seen something. Oh, he's trying to get through the gate. Ignore him. I'm assuming he'll catch up. I've just left him behind now. Right, we did this bit, and down here we gained everything there was in here, didn't we? If I need to go and open that gate from I'm going to be a bit annoyed, I think. Okay, we did the opening of that.
To me.
Okay. Oh, we missed the chest here for a start. It's not going to be an artifact though, is it? Just some hack silver. Just checking there's nothing on the roof. No, that's all good. See here? I don't know where Atreus is. I may have to let him in, essentially. I've kind of lost Atreus at this point. Sure, he'll turn up. Now, there must be something this way, or is that a chest we've done previously? I can't see if the top's on it still, or we've not been in there, potentially. This does that. Does it open that at the same time? It does. Okay, we're going to freeze this and just head to the right to see what's in there. Not sure if we've been in here or not. Have you gone to Niflheim realm, the one where there's poisonous fog? We've been to Niflheim? No. Niflheim's one of the other places we haven't been to. We've done a bit of Muspelheim. Still got to go back and do a bit more. Niflheim we still haven't been to, no. Okay, we have been in this room before because we've opened the chest. So that's that done. I can't believe I'm missing 2 artifacts, but it's trying to find out where they are. Did we use... I should have thought. We went out that door last time, didn't we? So actually, did we go through that door? That's not... This isn't the hidden chamber. No, this is a completely different area. We've not been here yet. Wolves. Yeah, we definitely haven't been here yet.
It is over.
It is over indeed. So because we went round, we didn't actually spot this door last time. Bestiary updated. How have we got a new bestiary entry this late in? Rabid wolf. Ah. Try and get it. Is one of the best. Oh, does it really one of the best armor sets? No. Oh, we found a lost toy. Oh, nice. So this is... I was saying that there was an area... We haven't been to this bit. And we haven't. We're still missing 1 artifact. But that was one of the missing artifacts there. That's a bonus. We're only missing 1 now. Yeah, we'll have to head there then. I don't know why I've not headed there. There's no particular reason not to. I think it was just I was trying to make sure we got everything in the first part done. In Midgard, really. Before heading there. I think that was all it was, really. It was just trying to make sure this was all done. That is one of the artifacts we were missing. So this is a simple thing. We just went a different route and didn't see this doorway. It's so easy to miss some of these things sometimes. If you take a different route to a door. That's why I'm glad I came back a bit now and had another look. Just because it is so easy to miss. Right. One artifact left, and that's this bit of Midgard fully done. And then we'll be done in Wildwoods. Who's going to play the card game? Well, we've got a 3-hour stream of Genshin tomorrow, and I'm not sure what I want to do in terms of do we just do a bit of the card game. We've also got the Archon quest to finish, actually, that we started a stream or two ago. Just make sure there's nothing we could drop down, actually. Anything to hit to drop down? Because obviously this artifact could be above us and we just need to knock it down. I don't think there is. But yeah, I'm thinking of doing about probably an hour or so of the card game tomorrow and then Archon quest as well, probably. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, so this game came out and then 4 years later we've got Ragnarok. I'm not sure what the difference in the God of War 3 was to releasing and God of War 4, to be fair. Atreus is a god, as we've learned. So there's a bit of that to it as well, to be fair. Right, nothing hanging up here. Okay, we did go in here last time. Just making sure we didn't miss something in here. We got the chest that was there. Knowing we only need one artifact, I just want to make sure we didn't miss it in a silly way. Nothing above here, is that? No. Because it could be anywhere. And, you know, I like to think we check everything as properly as possible. And as much detail as possible. Well, obviously we're missing something. That's the thing. Okay, we got that chest before as well. Got a waterfall here, which we can go up there though, couldn't we? Which we did. And then we climbed down there. Let's just head this way. I think we came this way afterwards, to be fair. We did have a look this way actually afterwards, didn't we? I don't know if I missed something down there, maybe. We might have to head down just to see, I think. It's one artifact. Artifacts aren't big, but they could be anywhere. That's the problem. Something small on the ground. It could be hanging from a tree. Wouldn't he be a demigod, or is his mother? So, I don't know. His mother was a giant, from what we know. He's been described by Kratos as a god, because he told him we are gods. But he's also a giant, as well, and he's mortal. So I'm not quite sure. Yeah, well, they're not giants weren't godlike, to be fair. So, yeah, I don't think... It's weird, isn't it? How, from what they've said in-game, he's a god, he's also a giant, but he's also mortal, I believe. So, I'm not too sure where he sits with all that, to be fair. Right, there's definitely no artifact down here. I'm near enough 100% certain of that. So that's this area checked for the artifact. The fact we're missing one is annoying. But he hasn't got future predicting skills. His mum, well, someone predicted the future because of the drawings. I don't think we actually learned who that was. We just see the outcome of it. Okay, we've checked all that. So the last place to go then is the bridge, which we know we've been. But unless I missed something here. The only other thing is, instead of using the portal to leave the Wildwoods, can we leave another way? Because I wonder if there's maybe something we've missed that way. Although we left originally by boat. And we can't do that at the minute because there's no boat there. Right, definitely nothing here. Nothing in the trees, is there? One artifact. Things you do for one artifact, I tell you. Okay. 2 routes. One this way. There's something really simple that's been staring me in the face for ages and we're really annoyed. That's the thing. Okay, we went this way last time, didn't we? If I remember correctly. What was the other way? Because there was 2 ways to go and we went that way. What's this way? We did grab the chest. Was that the only... No, there was another route. Oh, I think it was just another way of looking down, wasn't it? It wasn't actually a route to take. Thought for a second it might be, but it's not. We'll probably have to go and have look somewhere else, I think. Head somewhere else and see what we can do there. And come back another time for this last artifact, I think. Kind of exhausted where else it could be. Unless, the only other place I didn't look around properly was the house. It could be something in the house we need to interact with. That's something I didn't check, to be fair. Okay, definitely nothing so far. Certainly said this, but the giants of Norse lore are not creatures. They are supernatural beings with much the same ancestry as the gods themselves. It was mentioned, yeah. He's a demigod, is he? Oh, okay. Yeah, so he's a demigod. So Kratos does tell him he's mortal, he's a giant, and he's a god. He says that to him when he explains his history, and Kratos talks about his own past. So he does kind of bring it up a little bit. Okay. Nothing here. We checked underneath. That brings us out there. Yeah, we're nearly back home again, to be fair, so we'll have to go somewhere else, I think. We'll check the house, just in case something in the house I hadn't noticed. Couldn't do anything else here. It's the only annoying thing we can... That's the downside of trophy hunting. It involves collectibles. Is they can be really annoying just to find one. But we'll head somewhere else and just see what else we need to do there. Before we head there, though, I do want to head into... We checked down this pathway. We did. This is where the boat leaves, isn't it? When we first leave the place. Just have a look quickly back in the house and just see. There could be something on the floor in the house I've missed, to be fair. Oh, we actually can't go back in the house now. So after that cutscene, the house cannot be entered. That's interesting. I wasn't aware that was going to happen, to be fair. Right, I don't know where the last artifact is, so we need to work out where to head next. Thanks for the like, much appreciated. His mother was a Jotun. Yes, she's a giant, wasn't she? So somewhere in the wild woods, we haven't managed to find it. There is one more artifact to find. It's somewhere in there, but at the minute I cannot find it. So, where do we head? I'm trying to think what's the best thing to do. There's a hidden chamber of Odin. Have we not done that hidden chamber? I think the hidden chambers disappear when you've done them, don't they? Because we've got a few here. I'm sure we've done that one, though. Where would be the... I was kind of interested in going over here, because it's part of the map we haven't been to. She was, but ended up dying. Yeah, I can't remember how she died, offhand, to be honest. Witch's Cave, Landsuffer Canyon. I can't remember offhand how she died. All I can remember that she did. Do the hidden chambers, do they disappear once you've been in them? Don't know. But if we head there, we can actually see if we've been in that one, can't we? Missing one artifact, one raven, and one non-ore chest. They're the 3 missing from the river pass. So let's go and see if what that Odin's chamber is, and see if we've been there already. It does say we've already done a Valkyrie, but we all know that the hidden chambers aren't always Valkyries. So it's this one here. Yeah, the Jotun offering confidence to God. I get why Kratos liked her. That's true. But all the giants are dead, aren't they? As well. They're all gone. Which we find out at the end of this when we head to Jotunheim. Go on, door. Thank you.
Wow.
Right, so we have a hidden chamber here. And I can't for the life remember if we've actually been in it or not. Which is why I wanted to just head back and double check. So, obviously that's the boat there. I think if we head up... Because if there's a Valkyrie here, we'll give it a go. We still need to find one more flame to upgrade the blades to the last level. That's the one thing we're missing. And we're missing an apple for our max health as well. Right, that's the 2 things we're missing then. I can't remember if we've done the hidden chamber or not here. That's the only question I've got myself. Just can't remember if we've been in it and failed, or we did it and completed it. But then I think they disappear off the map once they're done. But it does say we've killed a Valkyrie in this area, so I don't know. Okay. So our hidden chamber's over this way.
There sure is a lot to see here.
There's a lot to see everywhere. Now, I can't remember if we've done this, so if we have, this will be a little bit of a waste of a journey, but at least we're going to check. You get it now. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting story of how it all comes about. Okay, so we have been in here. But I thought they disappeared off the map once they're completed. I could be wrong, and the reason it's here is because we haven't finished it, maybe. Let's have a look. The Valkyrie was Kara. Yeah, the thing is, the map says we've beaten a Valkyrie here. Yeah, Valkyrie's 1 of 1. So we may have done this. This may be a complete wasted journey. I can't, for the life of me, remember.
Are we lost?
But I actually thought
Nah.
the symbol would disappear once we've been there. Is my thinking, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it doesn't disappear, and I just need to remember. Good luck. Oh, really? Well, if we walk in and find we've done it, then it's not too bad. Okay. I don't know if we have. I'm still in. I don't know. We'll have to head in and find out. It's the only way of knowing, isn't it? Yeah, we've already completed this one. This Valkyrie has been defeated. Let's see if there's a raven here. They do tend to hang around in these areas a little bit. No. So this one is done, this Valkyrie. So that's good to know. I know we've still got Valkyries to find in other places. Did I clear everything from down below as well? Yes, we've been down here because the chests are done. So that has been all cleared as well. They are. Valkyries in this are some of the hardest enemies you fight, to be fair. Okay, so we're done there. There is still more to find here. But where else have we not really been? See, we haven't really been over this way. There's obviously something here, isn't there? So I'm thinking fast travel to... back to here, grab a boat, and let's have a little look over here, is my thinking. We have got a realm tear to clear there. It still feels like there's still so much to do. There's a Valkyrie over there as well to do, plus loads of other stuff we've not done actually in the foothills. There's a Valkyrie here as well. And yeah, I don't think we've been to everywhere in the shores of the Nine. I don't think. The late game kind of keep the game still for longer periods of time. It didn't work. Yeah, I suppose so in a way. People, it depends how your play style is. If you do the story and you're done, then it's not going to keep you interested, is it? But because they're part of the platinum, it kind of keeps me interested, to be fair. But we've beaten a few. We've done okay against them, to be fair. We've struggled on a few. Once you learn their patterns, it's not too bad. I know, I'm aware there's one final one, the Queen, you have to take on. Once you beat all the other Valkyrie, I believe you take on the Queen, from what I've been told. And that fight is probably one of the hardest, supposedly. So, that would be an interesting one. Come on, door. Where are you? There we go. Okay, so we're going to head straight out from the shop. Once he activates. And we're going to try and see, go to someone we've not been before. Here's my thinking. She has all the abilities, the Queen Valkyrie has all the abilities of the others. Oh, that'd be fun then. Down this way. Can't remember where the boat was. There we go, there's our boat. You get their hard enemies, but you just get good at fighting. Yeah, I think once you learn the patterns, that helps a lot. To be fair, I can't put a mark on the map from there, can I? So I think we're aiming dead ahead, essentially. But yeah, I think once you learn attack patterns, it's not too bad.
You never told me what happened with the stonemason's son.
Hrimthur, son of Thamur. After completing his father's master
Head in the right place? Yeah.
work, the Great Wall of Jotunheim, he thought of nothing but making the Aesir pay for their crimes against the giants. Or I can just tell you the story later.
Okay. I don't know if we've been on here or not, so let's have a look up top and have a look. Once you get to her, good luck. And don't die. Yeah, good plan, that one. You have to remember everyone you defeated. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. We have been here because we've lit these before. So we have been here previously. That is actually locked as well. Okay, so that one's locked. I was trying to see what this was here, to be fair. So we can't access that, and we have done the lights previously. So is there? I still think there's somewhere to go here that we've not done.
There's something down there.
Okay. This we haven't done. As you can see, there's a room there we've not touched. So this is a new area that we've not been on before. New boat dock as well. We need 3 runes to activate that. One is on the gate there by the looks of it. So we need to learn how to lower the gate to then obviously get that rune to show. And here enemies already. I got hit there. I was trying to do a rune attack, to be fair. That fire caught me, didn't it? Restore some health here, at least. There's your big guy. I did take some silly hits, to be fair. We dealt with those, though. There's still one. Always happy to take the enemies out. There we go. So we're looking for several different things here. Where did you come from? Right, I've dealt with it. There's a lot of dice roll at this point. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to facing them, but we'll have to figure out when we get to it. Even if it takes a few attempts, it takes a few attempts. I don't mind dying, as long as we learn from dying. That's the important thing, I think. What have we just gained? Rage of the Titans. It's a light runic attack. Let's have a check. Currently we've got Spartan Charge currently. I don't think it's anywhere near as good, is it? No. We'll stick to what we've got, I think. Okay, we do need to look for these runes. 3 needed. We know one's at part of the gate there as well. I think we just found one of the treasure parts as well. I am finding treasure in Ragnarok without looking at the map. And I think we've just done the same there. Eternal Frost. Treasure map complete without looking at it. I've done that a few times now. Not looked at the treasure map and still found the treasure. It's probably more luck than judgment, I would say. Right, something there though. Guessing that's going to be important in a second when we try and head up the stairs. There's a chain here. Do the gate. If we do the chain, how do we get back over? That's the question. Check upstairs first. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to the Valkyrie Queen, but it is what it is. It's part and parcel what we need to do, then we need to do it. So where does this move? Okay, we can move the wheel. Okay. What's the reason for moving the wheel is my question. There's no rune on there. I don't think we use it to get across. Or is it we had to move it so if we wanted to moor the boat there we could? I think that could be it, couldn't it? It's more for the boat than anything else, I would guess. So we know one of the runes is there. I haven't seen the other. One is there, in fact. And one is there. Yeah, there we go. So the 3 runes are actually nearby. The biggest one is that one. So I've got a feeling we need to bring our boat round and park it over there, because I think once I lower the gate we then can't get back round. So I think we need to head back to the boat first, go all the way round with the boat to then do it. Well, I was saying that if I do that, how am I leaving the island afterwards? Because my boat's not going to be there, is it? So maybe we don't. We'll try about moving the boat.
The stonemason's son.
I've just got a feeling once we do this, lower the gate, we've got to find a way back round, and I don't think we can do it. That's that there. And I don't think I can get back round from here. So I need the boat, potentially. Then I just had a thought. Once we've done it, how do we get off the island? The boat over there. Is there a boat over here now? There is... no, there isn't. No boat. So we did need to row a boat round to then close the gate and row back round to the front. I should have done it by a thought first time, to be fair. But I kind of taught myself out of it. No worries, Popster. Thank you very much for joining us. And thank you very much for the conversation as well. Very much appreciated. And we'll see you soon. Have a good one, Popster. Right, we head back round. We do the gate. Then we row ourselves back here again. And then that's that bit done. Kind of want to know what's on
What were we into then? Oh, the revenge plot of Hrimthur, the stonemason's son. Once he longed to fight Thor, but tragedy had brought wisdom to Hrimthur and cunning. He observed that Asgard's walls were half built and shoddy, for no Aesir god could be bothered with such
still telling a story.
Or I can just tell you the story later.
Several times he started that story, not giving him a chance to actually tell us what it is. Right, we've dropped that down now, so that's done. Back to the boat, sail, row the boat. It's not sail because there's no sail. Row the boat back round, and then we can open that doorway. I think that seems to be the plan at this point. I feel like there's a load of stuff to do over there we've not done as well. May have to head across there in a minute and have a look what that is actually is through there.
Because
I don't recognise it. I don't think we've been there yet. It feels like there's still quite a lot we haven't seen, considering obviously we have completed the game. The story anyway.
If he couldn't build them within 2 turns of the season, they would owe him nothing for his labours. You know what? I'll tell this one.
Okay, one there. One there. One there. There we go. That is job done. Shouldn't have talked myself out of it the first time, should I? Right. If it's... there's actually something else down here. Okay, just that. I thought there was more down there. It's just one chest. Thought for a second there might be another way, but it's blocked off. Now I'm hoping for the apple. And then that should be another trophy done, I'm assuming. If it is, let's find out. No, it is Glaive Storm, Heavy Runic Attack. Throw the Levian axe towards any nearby targets, automatically seeking out, hitting and inflicting frost damage to any enemies caught in its path. So auto goes round to them. We're currently using this one. When I remember to use it, to be fair. Yeah, I'm not going to remember to use it, am I? So in some ways, there's no point changing. Right, they all add hack silver, plus this will give us some more hack silver as well, I'd assume. And I think that's this bit done. So we got something out of it. Not really probably as much as we would have liked, but we got something. That little bit of island we saw when we did this one, round here, so a quick look over there. On the way there though, we can grab the Aegeus gold.
What's that down there?
There we go. And we've got this over here.
We can beach over here.
Now I don't know, we've not been here, this is a new boat dock, so we know we've not been here whenever it says it's a new boat dock. Looks like a few things to do here. Got to keep an eye out for Odin's ravens as well. There's a chest here that we need to, we need to do something, we need to move that down and explode it near that, is my guess. That's something to have a look at. You're shooting for an hour, nice. How'd the stream go? I heard him before he actually came out. I knew there was someone in there. From the noise they made. They're down. What was he hiding away in here? Nothing major. Okay, so we know we need to turn that. And this one also needs turning to that one's near it. So we're going to turn both these big wheels to unlock the chest, essentially. And there's no... Okay, wow, there's a few here to deal with. There's a spirit here as well.
Face me, God of Thunder!
Okay, let's speak to the spirit. It's going to be a favour we didn't know about.
Challenges mean nothing to the gods, Spirit.
Don't need the time.
They do not
That's the
listen.
main thing, isn't it? Not needing the time.
Pursuit of vengeance. Though my family devoted their lives to worshipping Thor, I've devoted mine to his downfall. And I will start with that statue.
How did you find talking, though?
Grave.
If you naturally talk when you're
dead.
playing on
Is
your
there
own
something we
anyway,
can do?
like I
For
do,
reward,
it's not
of
so bad.
course.
If you bring down the statue,
That's the thing. It's always good
you
if
have
you're
my
used to
blessing
just
loot
talking in
my father's
general.
grave.
Because that's
He
the
rests
other
on
bit
an
of advice
island
I'd
to
give
the
you,
east.
Dennis, is
Why do you hate Thor so
if you're
much?
talking on it,
After my father passed, my mother built the statue to watch over his grave.
who are you saying? He's saying
Imagine
to
our
us.
surprise when the God of Thunder himself came to offer condolences.
But yeah, if you're streaming, ignore how many people are in chat and
He
talk like
quickly took
there's
advantage of our
loads.
hospitality.
That's the one bit of
My mother
advice.
begged him to
You're not
leave,
shy,
and
that's
Thor,
good.
in his
But
drunken
that's the one
rage,
bit of advice I'll
killed
give
her.
you when it comes to streaming for
I was left
headset.
with
It's
nothing
just
but grief.
talk as if you've got loads of people
Eventually, I
watching.
lost that as well. And found
Try
only
not to have too
rage
many
in its
silent
place.
moments, even if no one's watching. Because
I'm
if someone
so
does
sorry.
drop in and you don't know they're
Rumble.
there because the
We have a
current
statue to
viewers
destroy.
isn't correct most of the time, I think it's always worth just... I do it, and always talk as if there's loads of people. It's always been my thing.
My father's
Right.
grave lies on an island to the east. Do not mistake my mother's statue of Thor with that monstrous eyesore to the south.
Okay, so we have a couple of things to do here. We can open this up as well. There's also a bridge across. So there's a few things to do here, to be fair. Okay, let's jump across the waterfall first. See what's over this side. There's a chain there to do one thing.
Boy,
Sir,
Time for the boy to pick up. Obviously, we need to move them wheels. That's something we do need to do. It's a treasure map. Okay, this is what's through here. Okay, I saw a new portal. That makes a difference. Haven't seen the Odin's Ravens yet. I'm trying to keep an eye out as much as possible. They are going to become my bugbear, I'm sure. So we can drop down. Not that I think we need to. There's something over there by that guy. Maybe that's why we need to drop down, actually. I don't think we have been to this point. No, we haven't, actually, looking at that. So many different bits, we still haven't seen anything. ZXC, good evening, how are you? Are you taking down Sigrun? Sigrun? Who's Sigrun? I'm going to drop the chain. We're not going to climb down, but let's drop it so we can. So we've done that. Okay, here we can blow up. Okay, the wheel now moves. Now I should be able to aim potentially at the red thing as it nears the chest. Okay, we need to aim at it sooner. My aim is poor. Let's drop down and do it. Be easier, a lot closer, I think, and that's at least one of the chests done. We can head back up here in a second. One chest done. I haven't found the Valkyrie Queen yet. We've still got other Valkyries to deal with, so we're not quite at that point, unfortunately. The rare axe pommel, deadly grip of fury. It's not better than what we're using, so we'll stick to what we're using, I think. We will be doing her at some point. We just haven't got to her yet. Look at that, because you never know what's... Yeah, exactly. You never know when someone's watching, Dennis, so act like there's someone always there. But yeah, no, we've got a few more Valkyries still to deal with before we go and see the Queen. But we will do it at some point. I'm just trying to clear things around us as much as possible, really. But yeah, we definitely got to try and do that. Probably sooner rather than later, beat a few more Valkyries. Phone volume down. Yeah, that's always a thing. And just be aware of the volume of your mic as well. Right. All that waiting just for some hack silver. Right, that's that done. So we can head back up. We've still got the other one to make move, so we can get the other chest as well. I think there's everything here done. I don't know about that doorway. Why would we have to lower that door? Okay. I don't find these too bad now. Beginning of the game, these things were horrible. But actually, after a while, they're not too bad. Yeah, I definitely don't find these anywhere near as bad as they were at the start of the game. Lizards as well now. Right, she's down, it's just the lizard to deal with. Forgot about the poison ones, to be fair. Trying to watch the poison, it keeps getting me. There we go.
Impressive.
Yeah, a bit slow at dodging that poison, really. Slower than I probably should have been. They're quite annoying. You spend countless hours finishing them off, let alone... Oh, really? Yeah, I've not heard good things. I'm not looking forward to it. But obviously we've got to do it, so we'll do it as soon as we get to it. But yeah, I've not heard good. I've not heard I've heard they're quite difficult. That's another artifact cleared. Another ship. That's the chest we need to move the wheel for, I believe. Okay, we've obviously got to get through there as well. Pop said it's good. That's okay. That's okay. That's the one thing I always check on my phone when we first start stream, is just to make sure the sound's okay. Right. So we can lower this gate, which I'm guessing is needed because of this. Okay. So there must be another way there, is what my thinking is.
I cannot rest while my mother's murderer stands above my father's grave.
Oh, I see what we need to do. We need to obviously open that, don't we? A chest down there as well. Okay, so this is our way back into this one. So we've got to get that one to move so we can do the chest, the actual controls there. But in here we've got some chests to grab first. I think we have nearly cleared this island. What we gained there? A golden talisman of protection. Activate immediately after being hit to recover faster. Okay, we're currently using the talisman of realms, that I always forget to use. But I think the talisman of protection again doesn't help us, does it? That's the problem. A lot of these don't help us anymore. Okay, so there's a chest that's clear here. That's locked currently there. What else are we missing here? One favour we've got to do. We know about it now. Undiscovered. Okay. Done the 2 legendary chests though. I feel like we need to move that way to actually affect that. And obviously there's something under there as well.
My father was buried with a valuable family heirloom. It is yours, if you help me.
Where's them goats go?
Very smart.
So I did say I thought there was an area we hadn't been to, and we've just opened up something. So I wonder if that is somewhere we've not been to. It's going to be where the statue of Thor is. We need to go that way anyway for this favour. Okay. We still need to figure out how to get these chests. There's 2 in total to try and figure out. Let's head down here for a second. Obviously that can blow up, but I don't think it's going to do anything. No. How do we get the wheel moving? That's the question, isn't it? Oh, it's something to do with down there, isn't it? I think. Trying to see if we can get an angle elsewhere. By the looks of it, there's something down there we need to do first. There's nothing this way. So I'm just double checking I've not missed something this way. No. I think we need to head to the bottom. Oh no, actually we can do it from here. Right, that's the... there we go. Okay, so we've got 2 chests to do here. I need to kind of spot when the red bit's coming up, don't I? I wonder if we need to do the one up here first. It's just being able to spot when the red bit's coming up. So broken bit, red broken bit, potentially. That's far too late. Let's try down here. There we go. I thought it was going to be really late again, but we managed to do it. I don't know where tonight's gone, but it's we've got 10 minutes left. Tonight has flown by. Send you a link to Twitch if you want to check it out. Yeah, no worries, Dennis. Yeah, send me the link to your Twitch. I can follow. I don't look at my Twitch app very often, but I don't mind following. That'll help boost your numbers a little bit. Right, that's too far. We've got to do it when it's here, don't we? Okay, that's that. And then we can raise this. I think that is right because we need to... I think we can blow both of these with one here. I think we need to head quickly up here. And I think we can do both with one. Potentially. There we go. And we can lower that down in a second to grab that chest as well. Frost Sigil of Runic. You need a mod you can... See, you should be able... You do... I can... But I did them all myself, Dennis, when I first started. And if there's no mods in chat, I do... You just deal with it when you deal with it. I don't think your spam's going to be that bad. I wouldn't worry too much about mods at this point. Because it is quick enough, easy enough to deal with yourself. So you might be able to just handle it yourself for the time being. It was you guys that volunteered to mod my channel. Mods aren't something I've really thought about, to be fair.
Do not mistake my mother's statue of Thor.
Because then when you guys volunteered, I was like, oh, okay, fair enough. Until that point, I hadn't even thought about it. Right, there's still something undiscovered here. But I'm not sure what it is. We have opened up a different part. And our boat's here. It says something undiscovered. The only thing it could be is a raven, but I've not seen a raven the whole time. Been trying to keep my eyes open. I want to know what's through that gate now. We've only got 10 minutes left.
The one whose mom was killed by Thor? What about him?
Yeah, so Pops is at work when you stream in the morning.
nothing to the
I
gods.
can't do it because obviously
Fine.
most ones I'll be streaming as well, to be fair.
But do you listen?
Yes.
Good.
But yeah, you should be able to handle it starting because, like I said, you see how much spam I get. It's not very often.
So then, Hrimthur, the stonemason's son in disguise, offered to fix Asgard's
But Mia's going to
walls.
get annoyed. I keep cutting
Well, I
short
can
his
just
stories.
tell you this story later.
Okay, so this is a new area I've not been to. We might as well try and destroy the statue of Thor while we're here. That makes sense as well. And kind of learn a bit more about what this area is. We've got about 10 minutes left, so we haven't got a massive amount of time. Today has flown, to be fair, this evening. Oh wow, I've just seen what else has just come out of the ground. Yeah, that's not good. Although he does hurt his own people at least. Kind of glad he's hurting his own people as well. I need to be a bit more careful of that. Right, it's him down. I need to give it to the other guy who's over there with the fire. Right, he's down. Now let's deal with the big guy. I think I missed him there, to be fair. Set myself on fire at the same time. Not ideal. Hide behind the rock. I got him. I'm in danger of being killed here. There is help around this other side. There we go. So we need to grab that that's there. Trying to stay away from the fire for a minute.
Almost ready.
We've done damage, it's just taking a little bit of time to get them down enough, really. That's a bit more damage to him. Dodging the fire as we go and not get hit by him. Right, a bit more damage there. I am on fire, which isn't going to help. I don't think I can do anything. Oh, we can. I didn't know we could actually hit him. I'm not doing any damage now, though. We have healed some. Right, that helped us heal a little bit there. I think that's him stunned. So, can we get him down now, the lava ancient? No, not quite. It's nearly down, just not quite. There he is, so he's down now. Labor complete, last of the ancients. Few rewards.
Ooh, that was a long one.
Ancient's heart. We gained a fire sigil of might. That was definitely an interesting fight. At least we managed it. Okay, what else have we got here? Climb up point there, chest over here. I can hear the hammer hitting metal, so I'm assuming Brok or Sindri are here. We haven't got much longer left, annoyingly. I'm just trying to make sure we've done everything in this bit, which I think we have. Still looking for Odin's ravens as well. I think if we climb up, because we've got to destroy the statue of Thor. That's what he wants for the favour. Now we've got about 5 minutes left. We'll see how we go time-wise. Obviously, like I say, next week's a bit all over the place. I've got to work how we're going to work things out. It will mainly be evening streams for the next couple of weeks because of Christmas. But it's just, I'm not sure
Yes, sir.
how we spread it, to be fair.
Vedargar, southern outposts of the Dwarven King.
It's going to be weird not streaming in the
Dwarven
mornings for
King?
2 weeks.
Have you ever heard of a Dwarven King?
I may get the odd day here and there if things
I'd
are
heard
planned.
rumours of a powerful dwarf
And
ruling over
they're
some
out and
poor
about.
sods not far from here. Not that you asked me.
I don't know if we've got time to do this. Once we destroy the Statue of Thought, I don't think we've got time before we finish for the evening, have we? Probably not. I think we may have to call it a night there. There's no point starting this, because obviously I don't know what we're walking into.
Hey, Brok.
Let's
You
just
ever
listen
hear
to
of
the
a Dwarf
conversation
King?
quickly.
I suppose you're talking about Motsignir? Some bitch ruled over the humans once lived in this area. Built itself a castle just north of here.
I'll see if I can
A
get the
dwarven
cutscene
castle?
that we had
What's it like?
You got yourself a pair
before
of
the
eyes
end
that
credits, see
right
if we can
suits
get
you.
that
Might
away
want to
out the
stock
stream.
up
I'll
before
try
you
and have a
head
look
that
tomorrow,
way,
see if I
though.
can.
Old Motsignir's known for collecting all manner
I
of
don't know if I was
killer
talking over it or
creatures.
not. That's the only
Not sure
downside.
who's looking after him now.
I'll see if I can. But that, it seems, that's as much as I think we can do this evening, for the minute. There's still plenty more for us to do, to be honest. So we've still got a lot more to see within the game itself. Before we come out, let's just quickly check the map. So Midgard itself, we're only 69% done. 5 more realm and tear encounters. 4 more legendary chests. 3 Nonir chests still to do. 2 Valkyries, something undiscovered still. Ravens, we need another 22. Lore markers, there's a few more. 1 more shop to find, interestingly. 7 more Mystic Gateways. 12 artifacts. And 2 Favours left. 1 is this one. And 1 I think is this one. And then on top of that, we're going to head back to Alfheim. There's things there we haven't done. There's a Valkyrie over there for a start. Then Helheim. Musselheim needs finishing, and obviously we've still got the last one to do as well. We've still got Braziers to do as well, actually. And we've still got the Realm of Fog, Niflheim to unlock and do as well. That's what I mean. There's still many more things for us to do in this before we're anywhere close to platinum. We did achieve 2 trophies today, which was unexpected. But yeah, that's a big bonus. We managed to do a bit. And obviously I need to work out streams for next week. Let's check out the schedule, video and post in the community page on Sunday. Now, we've got Genshin Impact for 3 hours, just over 3 hours tomorrow morning. That is our next live stream. And then Saturday evening we continue our relaxed playthrough of The Witcher with the next gen update. So we'll be going on to the PS5 version, and hopefully it will look a lot better for you guys as well. But obviously we'll continue God of War and God of War Ragnarok next week. I'll keep an eye on the Sunday schedule. I need to work it all out, how we're going to do it and when. But yeah, that is it for today and this evening. Thank you all very much for joining us. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the views and the conversation as always. You guys have been incredible. As I say, tomorrow morning Genshin Impact. I know a lot of you aren't into Genshin Impact. I know some of you are. So for the ones that aren't, have a good rest of your week. And the ones that are, hopefully we'll see you tomorrow morning. I'm thinking we'll do a bit of the cards game. We'll do a bit of the Archon quest we started. If there's no event on, obviously. If there's an event, we'll have to look at that first. But my massive thank you to all of you. And as I say, we'll be back tomorrow morning with Genshin Impact. So have a good rest of your day, your morning, your afternoon or evening. And we'll see you soon. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.